What's up, everyone? Welcome to Power Play with CJ. I want to focus in on the worst case scenario right now for the Ottawa Senators. They're obviously going to miss the playoffs this season. After I had them as a sleeper pick to win the Eastern Conference, so that's how much I know. But my bigger, more pressing issue is they gave up a lot of assets for Bobby Ryan. Plain and simple. That first round pick is going to be a top 10, 11 pick. You look at they gave up Silverberg, who's a pretty good player, banged up this year, but he's not a bad player. He'll be back next year. He'll be back in effective. And they gave up Stefan Nason, who I know missed the year with knee surgery, but he's still an effective prospect, only 21 years old. He's going to improve his game, and his health will be back next year, and I know there's nothing to be concerned about. But Bobby Ryan's a free agent at the end of the season. I don't know where contract talks with Ottawa have gone. I know we just had sports hernia surgery. He's going to be out this last 12 games of the season. And, this year offensively, he wasn't great. He had 48 points in 70 games. Not exactly what you give up, what you empty the safe for proverbially, but, he's effective. I mean, he's one of the more skilled players in the game. I think the U.S. Olympic snub kind of hurt him, but he's also got, I think, by far the best plus-minus on the team. He's +7. Oh, Clark MacArthur, and Kyle Turris does, never mind. But, I mean, I know people want to disregard plus-minus, but I think on a team that's with so many -18s, -26s, look at you, Spezza, and Carlson, and Zibanejad's -16, Mihalek's -25. To see guys that are plus, I know it's going to be Corsi or someone else going to throw at me, but that's good, to put it simply. But I think there's a very real chance Bobby Ryan walks a year from July. I've heard the LA Kings are interested, which would be hysterical. Southern California homecoming. But yeah, ditch SoCal, go to Ottawa for a couple of years, then go back and go to your team's biggest rival. It's like your old team's biggest rival. But we'll see how that works out. I mean, if I was Ottawa, I'd try to sign Ryan long term. But given the amount of contracts and everything else on the books for that team, that's it's gonna be tough. I mean, Zibanejad's gonna need a new deal. A few other guys need contracts, so they're facing an uphill battle to keep him. But the onus is to keep him because you just gave up a ton of assets for him, and this draft isn't. It's not exactly the depth in this year's draft isn't as. It's not a deep draft. Let's call it what it is. I'm trying to pussyfoot around the wording, but so the top 10 pick may not burn you, but then again, Anaheim could hit on a player and have him be. I'm assuming they're going to draft an offensive defenseman like they had the last, like 3-4 years in the first round, but it's an intriguing situation to keep your eye on in this offseason because I believe Ottawa will try to sign Ryan long term, but I don't know if he wants to stay in Ottawa long term. So we'll see. We'll see how that all works out. I mean, a homecoming to Philadelphia might work out too, but we'll see in terms of another trade or signing, whatever. Anyway, that's on sort of the power play with CJ on the Bobby Ryan trade and how Ottawa could be facing the worst case scenario. Stay tuned for episodes for the season and beyond. Later, guys.